Welcome to Behind the Adventure, Episode 3 for the highly anticipated Jersey Devil Coaster, the world's tallest, fastest, and longest single-rail coaster, opening this summer at Six Flags Great Adventure. In this video, we'll explore the legend of the Jersey Devil, how it ties to Six Flags Great Adventure, and what inspired the Jersey Devil Coaster's diabolical logo and train design. Next, we'll visit the construction site to discuss progress throughout the month of February. If you're a native New Jerseyan, there's a good chance that you've known about and feared the Jersey Devil since childhood. But for those less familiar, the documentary Looking for a Legend explores the sinister force that has reportedly tormented the Pine Barrens of New Jersey.
The story goes that over 100 years ago, a pregnant woman known as Mother Leeds was about to birth her 13th child. She exclaimed, "Let it be the devil," while in labor. The child was born normal at first with blonde hair and blue eyes, but a few minutes after birth, he began to morph into a ghastly creature. He devoured most of the people in his mother's bedroom before he escaped through the chimney and into the pines, where he has lived to this day.
Six Flags Great Adventure is located on the edge of the Pine Barrens and has its own tale to tell about the beast. Jim Fiesler, who recently retired from many years of service as a Six Flags security supervisor, explained in the fall of 2014 the park's connection to the Jersey Devil and some eerie sightings on our Great Lake.
Legend has it, 60 or 70 years ago, the Jersey Devil wanted to take a wife. So he changed into human form and went on that search. And during that search, he found a young lady by the name of Guinevere. And Guinevere fell in love with the Jersey Devil in his human form. The night that they were to be married was a full moonlight, and they had picked a spot on the lake that they were going to be married. The moon had an effect on the devil and changed him back into his beastly form. And Guinevere was frightened for her life, and she jumped into the lake. She was never found. And now on moonlit nights here at Six Flags, Guinevere is sometimes seen on the lake if there's a fog on the lake.
This folklore has inspired Fright Fest's Lady of the Lake Cemetery since 2017. And now, the park's own Jersey Devil legend serves as the inspiration for its logo and coaster trains. Speaking of coaster trains, let's switch gears and bring you up to speed on what's been happening over the fence and out in the field with Jersey Devil Coaster. We completed the 98th footer on February 5th and poured our final 12 pier caps on February 12th. On Valentine's Day, our hearts were bursting with joy at the arrival of the first pieces of sleek orange track. We're receiving weekly deliveries of both track and supports. 128 ride columns plus 21 more columns for the transfer and storage track are arriving from both Texas and Kansas. The track has traveled across the country from Idaho. Earlier this month, we teased and then later revealed the amazing coaster trains. 2 of the 4 trains were delivered from Idaho on February 18th. In fact, all of the coaster's parts are coming from right here in the United States. As February drew to a close, crews forged on through intense wind and cold temperatures while working on the loading station and transfer track areas. And they began relocating support pieces from the Nitro staging area to the construction site. This can only mean one thing: we're going vertical! In our next episode of Behind the Adventure, things will really be looking up. Construction is on schedule, and as we announced last fall and at the beginning of this video, opening is slated for, say it with us, Summer 2020. But in the meantime, be sure to check out our weekly updates on Twitter and Instagram, and don't miss our more detailed Instagram stories. We appreciate you joining us along this exciting construction journey. If you liked this video, be sure to let us know and share it. Thank you for watching and for your support of Six Flags Great Adventure.